Greetings. This is Eric Lang with another installment on my author's channel. This time we're going to talk about the prequel for the previously discussed series, the Carlark Chronicles. That's Eternity's Rising, no, sorry, Eternity's Escape, Eternity's Gear, Eternity's Oblivion. Those are the first three books of the Carlark Chronicles, and this is the Thomas Davies experience, having been inducted into a supernatural, paranormal, organized crime syndicate. People have read all three books, and they came back to me and they said, Eric, I have to know what this Carlark origin story is. Where did this guy come from? How did this come about that he's in this position? And as part of creating biographies to generate the material for the first three books, I actually have to have an understanding of the Carlark origin story to be able to effectively write those books. So a very large chunk of material existed. And I was able to take that and turn that with some ideas about a cool storyline and make that into the Carlark origin story prequel. The prequel is set about 8 years before book one of the Carlark Chronicles. And it starts out with Carlark himself. I'm going to read the synopsis now, and then I'll have some additional discussion. Carlark is a peculiar, enigmatic man, 63 years old, never married, with a keen interest in the paranormal, now forced into early retirement. He has nothing but time to tinker around in the basement inventing gadgets. It's retirement, after all. What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words. A groundbreaking invention sends him on a quest for answers, and Lark uncovers an otherworldly reality that nearly kills him. Not to mention the mysterious entities who've taken a sudden keen interest in him, and whose motives are unclear. But when his last remaining family member suddenly goes missing, Lark realizes there are threats he's unable to deal with alone, and a race against the clock begins to get to the bottom of the disappearance, all while contending with the realization that the eldritch secrets he stumbled upon aren't quite as secret as he might have believed. So this is the Eternity's Rising. A lot of humor in the book. It is urban fantasy horror, sci-fi thriller. So lots of horrifying things and monsters and gadgetry and just wild experiences. And this gets into how Carlark started his journey to where he is at the time of the first three books. And I'd like to mention here that there's an interesting journey as an author that happens in all of this. I wrote books 1, 2, and 3, and then with the request for the prequel, went and wrote the prequel, and then after the fact found out that this is a common author experience. They'll write a series of some sort, and then they have to go back and write the prequel for it. So we all end up writing Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit in one form or another. So I found that to be amusing that I ended up going down that path, ignorant of the fact that it was a common path. The book itself, the humor in it, there's a camaraderie that comes out. You'll see this as you read it. I don't want to give too much away, but I enjoyed this prequel, the writing of it so much, and the story and the characters and their interaction so much, that after I finished the next book 4 in the Thomas Davies, the Carlark Chronicles story, so book 1, 2, 3, 4, which is Eternity's Exodus, when that one's complete, I'll be writing Eternity's Dead, which will actually be a sequel to. So it'll be set with the characters coming out of this sequel. And that happened because by the time I was done with the first sequel, I was so happy with it, and I had some additional stories for those characters to tell that I'm already plotting out that book. So hopefully you have time to, if you've made it this far in the video, take a look at the book. I certainly watch for comments on the video and feedback on the book itself, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.